Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at INJ. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure you watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now, let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, as you can see, we are in an amazing uptrend. INJ is pumping like crazy. And once again, my entry is at $1.42 or 43 cents right over here. So I'm sitting at quite a good amount of profits. And I'm still not taking profits as I'm staking all of my coins on the Kepler wallet. And if you want to know how to do that, it's really easy. Just download the Kepler wallet. I'm sure there are some guides out there out on YouTube. I haven't done one, but I will probably do one very soon. And we have a Fibonacci retracement set up with the swing low set in December and the swing high set up all the way in November of 2022. And our 1.618 technical target has been met at $5.31. So that is a nice take profit for anyone who was entering down here in this area. So that was a good area to take some profits. And we're going to be looking at a nice pullback here. I think the 55 EMA is going to be a great entry point. So $4, slightly below $4. That's going to be a great entry point for anyone looking to get into INJ. Obviously, I would love to see the price drop to this red support block set up between $2.80 all the way down to $2.60. That is where I'm going to be entering personally. As you can see, that was where we had the resistance back in November. We broke above and now we back tested this area as support. Perfect back test, and now we're moving to the upside. So our next major target is the $7.51 price. That is the second fib level, our overextension here. And if I set up a fib retracement from this low that we printed in March into this swing high, as you can see, we went above the 1.618 here as well. So we're doing quite impressive here. This is really incredible the way INJ is pumping, and you could be looking at $6.15 roughly. Based on this low in March and this swing high in February, we have the 1.618 sitting at $6.16 roughly, and that is what we can get, or where we can get to before we eventually see a pullback. But if you take a look at the daily RSI, once again, we are printing a high here in the overbought. So we've entered the overbought once again, and as you can see, there is no bearish divergence here. However, there is a bearish divergence over here. So if I take this and I drag this all the way down, as you can see, in the grand scheme of things, you're printing a lower high. But if you go all the way back here to the price action, you're printing a higher high. This is a bearish divergence, and this is quite a significant one. This one has been building itself up for 2 months now. So potentially this could lead into a pullback. Usually it does. So after this, we could see a move all the way back down to $2.50. Maybe that is what's going to happen. You have $3.88. That is going to be another great support based off the 1.272 fib. So you do have a couple of good entry points below here, but really the market cap isn't that large for Injective. So I think we could even go higher here. And I think the bull trap in August, September that I'm expecting could send the price, or in that bull trap, while we are in that bull trap, the price can absolutely skyrocket. And this is an incredible project. So I think in the next bull market, we are going to be seeing some nice numbers moving up to $100 probably, if not more. But taking a look at the daily RSI, as you can see, if I move this just slightly to the upside there, and we take a resistance trend line here, as you can see, we have a resistance trend line. So the local low here in February and the local high, and we have another high here in April that we just created. So these two highs and these couple of lows here signify a symmetrical triangle. So as you can see, once you peak out here at the green trend line, you see a move all the way back down to the white trend line. You peaked out here, you could be seeing a move all the way down here to the white trend line. That's something that we can be expecting. So draw this out on your daily RSI, and as you can see, every time you enter this yellow resistance block above us, you get sent back down. So take a look at this, take a look at this white trend line for entries. If you see the price drop, we see some sort of a capitulation, feel free to get into Injective at those prices there. Now, taking a look at the weekly chart, let's jump over there for a second. And before we continue with the video, guys, I quickly want to give a shout out to everyone who has joined my Patreon. Thank you very much. And if you want to become a part of the Patreon and, get access to a lot of exclusive content, such as podcast episodes for patrons only, my trade alerts, my entire portfolio. I share everything that I buy and everything that I sell. If you want to leave some requests, we can take a look at your projects on Patreon. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. I try to do daily updates and daily posts in there. So if you want to try it out for free, you can do that as well. There's a 7-day free trial, so you can do that and let me know what you think. Let's get on with the video. So on the weekly chart, we have a Fibonacci retracement set up from the swing low in July here to the swing high in May of 2021. And the 1.618 here is sitting at $112. So that is a really, really good entry in my opinion, or exit rather. And I think that's where I'm going to be eyeballing some exits, because that is going to be a 9,000% move to the upside from these lows here. So I think that is quite doable. We also have $63 here at the 1.414, and the 1.272 minimal target is sitting at $42.65. I think that is quite doable, especially considering the fact that the Cosmos ecosystem is going to be doing very well in the next bull market as the main sort of crypto of interoperability, in my opinion. So Cosmos is going to be moving to the upside quite impulsively, and it's going to take all of its ecosystem projects along with it. So on the weekly chart, we're almost printing a bullish cross, which is when the 20 EMA crosses above the 55 EMA, and that is going to be your major buying signal. As you can see, we had the bearish cross back in January of 2022. Since then, you bottomed out here at around about $1.17. So obviously now I wish I bought a lot more, but as you can see, we're moving quite impulsively here, and this starts to look like not a very healthy move to the upside. So we did see a retest here, as you can see, of this low where we had this wick to the downside, and this got bought up pretty quickly. So the 55 EMA here is going to be an amazing entry in my opinion, and anything below that. So below $3.44, that is going to be an incredible buying opportunity for anyone looking to get into Injective. So feel free to take a look at that. And you also have a support level here at $2.60. That's going to be another target for you. Now, if we take a look at the weekly RSI, we are already sitting in the overbought. So this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like, because we are definitely going to see a pullback from here to the downside. That's what we are going to be expecting, while other projects can start appreciating. So before we get to the bull market, I really want Injective to pull back down at least to the RSI of 50 or 45, because that would be healthy. So what we could do here is expect a back test of the pink trend line. That would be absolutely perfect here. So this pink trend line was a resistance for multiple months since August of 2021. We broke above it here in January, and now we can start gradually making our way down toward that trend line, and from there we can absolutely explode into August and into 2024. Hopefully that's what is going to happen. Obviously, you have a couple of more blue trend lines here. This was a rising wedge that we broke out of here. We could come back up to come back down to the upper blue trend line. We could dump even lower to the lower blue trend line. So a lot of options here, but I wouldn't be buying into Injective right now. A lot of people are, as you can see, because of this pump, but I'm just not one of those people. I have a nice bag. I'm waiting for a retracement to enter, but that's about it. If I missed out anything important on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, Patreon, check out my Discord and Telegram chats. I'm going to see you in the next one. Goodbye.